welcome to today's exercise of the day video. Today we're going to do our supine swimming on our backs. It's our arm leg coordination. We're going to add some weight to it just to give it an extra dynamic. So I've got a set of light hand weights. I'm using 1.5 at home. You could be using half kilos, you could be using 1 kilo, you could be using 1.5, whatever feels right for you. If you don't have a set of hand weights, grab 2 tins of beans. They're very all similar, you know, tins of soup, tins of beans, chickpeas, whatever you've got in the cupboard. They will be very similar to a half kilo weight. I'm using dumbbells today. If you've got the weighted balls instead, a bit like this, they work absolutely fine as well. Okay. I want you to come into your normal back setup position, and we're going to start with our weights either side of us. So I want you to set up so that they're within easy reach. You don't need them straight away. So let's remind ourselves of what our back setup position looks like. I've got my feet flat on the floor, knees to ceiling, they're hip distance apart. You could start with them together, step your heels out, step your toes out, hip distance apart. Back's relaxed into mat, arms are relaxed down by your side, and eyes are looking straight up. Let's think about lower backs. I want a little gap here. So from here, let's tilt backwards and forwards through your lower back. As you tilt in one direction, feel your lower back pressing further into the mat. As you tilt in the other direction, feel that you've got that big exaggerated arch. Let's start to make that movement smaller and smaller and smaller until you come to your midpoint. So you're not pressed, your back's not pressed firmly down into the mat. You don't have an exaggerated arch. You've just got your natural curve. Arms are relaxed down by your side, eyes are looking up. Take a moment to think about your abdominals. Let's pull those abdominal muscles in as far as you can. Relax them by half, relax them a little bit more. You're ready. We're going to inhale here. We're going to exhale to slide one leg forward along the mat. Inhale to bring it back in. Exhale to slide the other leg forward. So we're just doing a very gentle warm up through our ankles, knees and hips. Exhale to stretch. Inhale. Inhaling to pull it back in. Let's do one more each side. Lovely. And then coming back to your feet are hip distance apart. Let's just do a little warm up through our arms before we do anything else. Take your arms straight to the ceiling. We're going to inhale as we stretch one arm as high as we can. Exhale to sink it back down. Inhale to stretch the other one. It's almost like you're trying to get your fingertips to touch the ceiling. Inhale to stretch. Exhale to sink back down. Let's do one more each side. And change it so you're trying to stretch both at the same time. Inhale to stretch both arms up. Exhale to sink back down. Feel that stretch across the shoulder blades. Change this for me. Take an inhale. Exhale to take one arm forward, one arm back. Inhale. Exhale to change. We're taking it into our windmill arms. One more each way. Lovely. Relax those arms down by your side. Now, I'll just do a demonstration of what we're going to do, and then I'll get you to join in with me. So when we come into our supine swimming, also sometimes known as dead bugs, we're going to start with just the one leg and tabletop. So that lovely 90-degree angle on our knee, 90-degree angle on our hip. We're going to take both arms to the ceiling, and you can do this with or without your weights. Still the demo, don't join in quite yet. When we do it, we're going to inhale here, we're going to exhale to stretch, leg forward, one arm backwards, inhale to come back to the middle, do that all over again. We're going to go for 8 on one side. Now notice that the arm, that's the same arm, this one here, as my leg is staying still. So that's not getting involved. So this is good for knee, hip, shoulder mobility. It's also good for the brain, for the coordination. So let's come into our starting position, feet hip distance apart, back nice and relaxed, abs engaged. Let's grab hold of our weights if you're using them and take them straight to the ceiling. When you're ready, I want you to lift one leg only up into tabletop. Because we're working with one leg and tabletop, we still got a gap underneath our lower back. Take an inhale. Exhale to stretch, leg forward, arm backwards. Inhale to come back to the middle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lovely. Coming back, popping that foot back down, keeping the arms where they are. Take an inhale, exhale to lift the other leg up. So we're swapping sides. Take an inhale. Exhale to stretch the leg forward, arm backwards. Inhale to come back to the middle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Lovely. Come back to centre. Pop the foot down. You can relax your arms for a minute. Pop your weights down. Well, I'm going to suggest we progress it. Now, if you're comfortable taking 2 legs into tabletop, you're going to join me for the progressing. If you would rather stick with 1 leg, you could repeat what we've just done. So, let me demonstrate. From my normal back set-up position, I'm going to inhale here, exhale to lift 1 leg. I'm going to imprint my back, inhale, exhale to lift the other leg. My legs are going to, look how to correct my legs. So I'm going to check, I want my shins parallel to the ceiling, 90-degree angle at the knees, 90-degree angle at the hips. I'm then going to reach down and grab my arms. When we do it, we're going to inhale here, exhale to take opposite arm, opposite leg away, inhale to come back, exhale to take it to the other side, and we'll alternate. Now, any time that we work with 2 legs in tabletop, we're concentrating on maintaining this lower back connection. So I want you to be thinking about what your midriff area, hips, pelvis, lower back are doing, what they're telling you. If at any point your hips, pelvis, or lower back grumble, or they're trying to peel off the floor, moderate that movement and make it smaller. Okay, let's have a go when you're ready. From back setup, 1 leg to tabletop, imprint. Second leg to tabletop. Stretch those arms up to the ceiling. Take an inhale. Exhale, stretch 1 leg and opposite arm away. Inhale to return. Exhale to take it to the other side. Listening to your lower back. Checking that you're keeping that connection. Exhale to stretch away. Inhale to come back to the middle. Let's do 2 more each side. When you're finished, pop those weights down. Hug your knees into your chest. Pop your hands on top of your knees. Use your hands to draw little circles with your knees, giving your lower back a little bit of a massage. When you're ready, let's circle that back in the other direction. Lovely, and pop your feet back down on the floor. Slide your hands underneath your lower back. Bring yourself up to seated. Sit in your most comfortable position, whatever that might be. Stretch your arms in front of you, interlinking your fingers, tucking your chin, rounding your shoulders. Sitting nice and tall, stretching those arms behind you for a chest stretch. And you're done. Thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you'll join me again another day for another exercise of the day. Bye.